Hello everyone, Vito's A32 back again with another edition of What's on Deck. We could look at the new and exciting decks in the world of playing cards. And obviously this week there's a lot less going on than last week. A lot less, so I'll do this in one video. And first of all, I want to apologize. Apparently my Hall of Fame video yesterday had a really loud volume. Hopefully that's not an issue with this one. I've turned down the microphone volume, so hopefully it's better. I don't know why it was different, because I don't think I changed it since the last video, last week. But anyways, excuse me. Let's look at what's going on in Kickstarter. First of all, the Impressions decks from Make Playing Cards. Very well funded, almost 500%, 11 days to go. If you're interested, I suggest checking it out, because I don't know where you can get these afterwards. I don't think they sell them on the website. I mean, you can probably find them here or there, but I'm not too sure. And they're pretty cool. Next, we got the Bicycle Cinema playing cards, some collectible playing cards. Funded, 6 days to go. It's kind of interesting cinema theme to it, with a animated film strip type back design and film strip look on the faces. I suggest checking that one out. Speaking of collectible cards, we have a brand new one from them, the Bicycle Air playing cards. It's 53% funded, 27 days to go. It should fund. It's very nice. As you can see, the heir to the king sitting on the throne on the front of the tuck case. And it says that it is designed by Johnny Wham. That's kind of interesting, because they don't usually identify the designer on a project. And it says it's custom galore. And it is. It's completely 100%, 150% custom. Nice tuck case. I don't know if there's going to be any foils on the tuck case. It could be. That would be nice. If these little details you see in the background in foil would be good. And gold foil would be good. But I don't know. Does it say anything about the tuck case? I don't expect the tuck case to have anything extravagant, but you never know. That design's pretty nice, a little bit classic looking, with that spade tip and a sword. Some other nice details, nice color, and nicely done. The court cards are very interesting. They show you a young and old version of the king or queen or jack, which is the father, son, mother, daughter, the heir. So I think that's pretty interesting. They're nice and colorful. Everything is 100% custom and unique. Spades, you get royals. Each suit is different and weird. For the hearts, you get aliens. Why not? It's the Star Trek suit. Speaking of Star Trek, for the clubs, you get the futurists. And you get zombies for the diamonds. Hey, why not? It works. It's pretty interesting. It's unique. It's a whole bunch of stuff thrown into one deck. The aces, completely custom. Nice big spade pip for the ace of spades. I don't know why they need ribbons telling you what each suit is, but hey, it's fine. It adds a little something. Number cards, completely custom pips. And indexes. The indexes are completely hand-drawn. The font that they use there. And you see the jokers. It's pretty nice, and expect that to ship in March. Yeah, when and if it funds, which it should fund. So go check it out. I think it's pretty cool. Next up, Enigma playing cards by Hector Roberto Perez Becerrano. 61% funded, 11 days to go. May or may not make it. There's kind of a 50-50 chance, I think. Excuse me, at this point in time. Biggest problems I see, the back design is not very appealing. It's just a bunch of lines. And not a lot of detail to the faces from what I can recall. Again, just a lot of black lines. And it doesn't help that a lot of the project is in Hispanic, and was from the very beginning. They've added some English. Most of the rewards, when you look at the rewards, are in Hispanic, so if you don't read Spanish, you're not gonna know what it is you're pledging for. And then they got the prices are all in this Mexican currency, and it's like $150, and people are like, ain't gonna happen. But they don't realize, in American, that's like a couple of bucks. So they're being turned off. And that's an issue. They need to have, if you're gonna do a project that is in a foreign currency, you need to state this is what it is in American. So the people know. Because otherwise, you're just turning off backers, and it's not gonna happen. So we'll see. Maybe have a better idea next week. Gracia playing cards from Empire Arts, 60% funded, 6 days to go. Again, may or may not happen. I wasn't too excited about this deck, so we'll see. Russian Folk Art, limited edition by Natalia Silva, is funded, 53 hours to go. Ooh, just barely made it. It'll probably get a little more funding in the last, couple of days here. But it just almost didn't fund from the looks of it. It's very nice though, and it features kind of the faces from the one decks he did before, modified back design. Pretty nice. Soccer City playing cards by Elise Iberica, 31% funded, 19 hours to go, barring some kind of a miracle. Ain't gonna happen. And then we got Leonard Green Tribute Deck, the Master of Chaos playing cards by Takumi Takahashi. 12% funded, 29 days to go. We'll get this one. This is a brand new one. 29 backers, 29 days. Again, this is one of those that is a problem because it is, in a Swedish kronas currency. And they don't tell you what each pledge is. Oh, okay, they do say right there. It's $13 American. The early birds, still early birds left. That's not a good sign. Usually they get snapped up pretty quickly. This just launched yesterday. And you can see it is approved by Leonard Green. And Takahashi is obviously an Asian magician. All sorts of videos. I got lots of stuff here that's in like Chinese, despite the fact that, or Japanese, I guess, despite the fact that the guy is from Stockholm. It features, here's the back design. It features his portrait, not unlike it's similar to Leonard Green's own deck from several years ago, which you can see a review of on my channel, which features a portrait of him on the back design. So it's not unlike that. It's not bad. It's got all sorts of stuff going in there. You got his portrait. On the sides of the portrait, it's got his hands holding a deck of playing cards. See that right here. And the background, it's got the magic square, which was one of his favorite tricks. That's just numbers that you see in there. Which I think they used something like that on Penn and Teller once. You got the stolen laser from Russian satellite shooting out the laser beam into the eye in the center. Whatever that has to do with Leonard Green, I don't know. And two of his famous quotes surrounding the borders. It does seem like they're just throwing a whole bunch of stuff onto the back design just for the hell of it. And maybe it could be a little more simpler without all this stuff on there. But it's not bad or anything like that. 56 cards with 2 jokers, a double backer, and a certificate card. Here's the Ace of Spades. It's not bad. Again, it's just a hand holding a bunch of cards. And a tuck case, of course. Court cards are standard, but customized with colors and other details. There's a 7 of clubs revealed and his Queen of Diamonds and whatnot. It makes sense because it's kind of, by magician, for magicians. So you want it to be familiar looking. And what it features is a lot of his illusions and effects kind of detailed within each court card. And the Joker Contact with the mothership. Okay. It's an alien. Um, which apparently is famous blindfold in his Fizzin act. Standard pips and whatnot. So it's fairly standard. It's not bad. Um, it's got a whole bunch of signed prototype decks there, as you can see, that you can get. I'm not sure how much those are. T-shirts. $28 signed decks. It doesn't say how much it is, though. Does it? Oh well. Anyway, moving along. I'm curious to see if that's going to fund or not. Next up, we got the Treble Clef deck, first edition in red by JD14. It is funded, 100%, 10 days to go. I think it's a nice deck that should be checked out by anyone who's interested. Magnificent luxury playing cards by Jeff of Home Run Games. It's 24% funded, 18 days to go. Not going to happen at this rate. It's weird that, Michael Scott, who is from Home Run Games as well, is backing his buddy's project and vice versa. And a little bit shady, but it's not going to fund anyways. It's a massive goal. Not at this rate anyways. Next up, we got Winterberry Playing Cards. That's another new one from Nicholas Earl. 15% funded, 30 days to go. I don't know if this is going to happen or not, but I think it's a nice deck that everyone should check out. $10,000 goal. The early birds still 25 left. It's $10 each plus $5 shipping, at least for me it was. I think that's an excellent price. It's a nice back design. Nice ace of spades. It's a lot of black and white for the cards, not a whole lot of color, except for the pips, as you can see. A little bit bizarre shape for the core cards, but hey, it's fine. I'm not going to complain. They're completely custom, 100%. Nice pips and aces and everything. And basically, it's all about winter. To be printed by USB-C and fulfilled by Gamblers. And this is actually being produced through Got Magic, gotmagicshop.com. You can check them out. They got lots of decks and stuff available. And it's their first project, and it's actually designed by, obviously it's Nicholas Earl, his first project. And the idea is it's inspired by Nordic Winters, which is similar to the winters I would have here. It's actually designed by Tuomas Pynchon. That's who it is. Tuomas Pynchon, who did the he did that one casino deck that looked like the Dunes, and he's had a couple other decks he's tried on Indiegogo that didn't exactly do so well. Maybe this one will do better, so we'll see. I like it. I recommend checking it out, that's for sure. Next up, Eldorado, Maya Edition from Emmanuel Valtierra. The relaunch is funded, 19 days to go. Day at the Races, Horse Race, playing card deck by Kevin Finn. 10% funded, 15 days to go. Not looking too good, obviously. Then we got Harambe playing cards by Brad Blitz. However you pronounce that. 6% funded, 42 days to go. I don't think it's going to fund. This is what you see. I'm not even going to look at the project. You get this back design with that ape gorilla named Harambe, which was, slaughtered by a hunter some time ago. And very plain ace of spades. I'm not even sure who's producing it, but it just seems like this guy's trying to cash in on what happened with this gorilla, and I don't think that's cool. And it's not much better than the hunter who killed him. And it's just a lackluster design. There's nothing to it. It's just standard faces, plain ace of spades, and an ape on the back design. Next up, we got Flush Fatale, 28% funded, 14 days to go, which is, I may or may not have mentioned before, but it's a deck designed entirely by women, featuring 54 women from history. Not doing too good, not looking too likely at this rate. It would probably help if they, showed some artwork in this image instead of just a name, because most people don't even. People see Flus Fatale. I know I did this at first. Flus Fatale, it looks like a game or something, but it's actually a deck of cards, but you don't know that right off the bat. Celebrity Tarot, don't even get me started. Sorry, Celebrity Tarot. Like I said, don't even get me started by Holly M. Clifton, 4% funded 23 days ago. Haven't even looked at it. I'm not even going to bother. Again, just trying to cash in on celebrities from what I can, see. Kingdom of Outcasts by Anna Cortez and C.J. Freeman. 25% funded, 11 days to go. Not looking too good. A lot of projects sent in 11 days. Anyways, that's it for Kickstarter. Let's have a quick look at Indiegogo and a couple other things. All right. Yeah, come on. Indiegogo. Really just one that I wanted to talk about here, just to keep you updated. Strain Wars is doing very well, 9%, 0% funded, 10 days to go, as expected. And of course, the Butterfly playing cards, well funded, 17 days to go. They're trying to get to, I believe it's 300% funded for the red deck to unlock. It's a very nice deck you can buy, magicians, 4 magicians, and they've got a lot of magicians supporting this project, from what I've seen. You can see here the blue deck, very nice. 300% is the red deck. You can get 12 decks for $100 US plus shipping. That's a pretty good price. And you could probably split it between red and blue if the red gets unlocked. But yeah, it's a very nice deck. I recommend checking it out. And then we go to dananddave.com. And they have a new deck, Joy. It's a new version of the camp cards, which I was extremely excited about last year. Not really, just being sarcastic. And all it is it's a white tuck case and white faces. The backs are exactly the same as before, white bordered with black one-way design with a tent. And that's that. So they basically made the faces white and the tuck case white. Only 2,000 available. I'm sure they will be available for the foreseeable future, so don't run out and get them. Of course, you can get this if you spend $150 free, but that's really excessive. I mean, I remember when it was a year ago when 311 was doing the Gold Monarchs. I think it was spend $50 you get a Gold Monarch free, if I am not mistaken. Maybe $100. Why should I have to spend, 3 times as much on Dan and Dave to get a deck for free? When 311 is doing it for like a third of the amount, is something I don't understand. Even with the Blue Crown, you spend $50, you get the Snow Owl, or that Snow Leopard NOC deck free. People shouldn't have to bend over backwards and spend exorbitant amounts of money to get a deck for free. This is just going to leave them with a lot of decks sitting there that are going to be available later on in variety boxes and probably on their website. I mean, you can actually get their last, maybe it's on Art of Play. I know that they had the Private Reserve Smoke and Mirror available somewhere. Speaking of which, Art of Play is doing their 30 days of Christmas promotion. Oh yeah, of course, they got their mystery decks available. Surprise, the mystery is there are a bunch of deck starter decks that nobody wants. Anyways, 25 days of Christmas, sorry. that they're doing. And yesterday they were selling those ridiculous private reserve Sons of Liberty decks. I don't know how much they were. Today, I don't know as of yet. Haven't received an email. Let me just double check. Oops, what did I do? Nothing as of yet, but if you sign up, you'll get deals every day. Sometimes it's 5 or 10% off. Sometimes it's they make a deck available. The thing is, I don't want to be placing orders every fucking day. So I hate this whole 25 days of Christmas thing, because they're making you or forcing you to spend money pretty much every day if you want different things, because they're only making this deck available this day or that deck available that day, and it annoys me. I don't need to be spending money on order to play every couple of days. But anyways, what else is there? CollectiblePlayingCards.com has some new decks available. These ones right here, the Magic Notebook decks in white, red, pink, orange, green, and champagne from Bookable Playing Cards. You can check out a review on my channel of I believe it's the black and the blue. Here you see the faces and the backs. They're just basically NOC decks with some nicer, brighter colors to some extent. And they got pink, which you don't see in the NOC as of yet anyways, which is a little bit surprising. But yeah, it's not bad. Of course, use the code VISA32 to save 10% on your order. Only 1,200. Each color has been printed with a B casino quality. And only $7.95 a deck, which is not bad. So go check it out. I don't know personally if I'm going to get them or not. Excuse me. Anyways, let's see if there's anything else very quickly. Still waiting for the wheel at Tier 11 to spin to win. Apparently, Gatorbacks have started shipping, but mine has not shipped yet. Some people have already received theirs, and mine hasn't even shipped. That pisses me off. I wish that creators and more creators would, ship out the, small amount, whatever it is, of international packages first and get them out of the way, and then deal with the Americans, because Americans are going to get their packages way before anyone else anyway, even if they're the last ones to ship out. So, why not get the ones that are going to take the longest to ship out first, get them out of the way, instead of making them wait even longer. I mean, like I said, Americans, whether it's backers on a Kickstarter project or customers on a website like David Blaine or Dan and Dave or Fear 11, they're going to get their decks in a couple of days, irregardless of when they ship. So why not get international customers out of the way first? I don't understand. Anyways, WorldCardExperts.com from Handlords, or from DeVoe, is going to be shutting down. They're closing, so they're having a closing sale. He's not disappearing entirely. He's still going to be producing decks and selling them through Kickstarter. It's just apparently apparently his website is just a hassle for him, and most of his stuff is sold out, so he doesn't want to deal with the website anymore. So that's fine. And apparently also he suffered from some kind of an injury that prevents him from doing cardistry, so may have turned him off a little bit. What is this? Okay. Then we got these bicycle Emirates, which I got a review coming on in like a couple of weeks. Available on eBay and from EmiratesOfficialStore.com. It is a custom deck of bicycle playing cards from the Emirates airline, as you can see. A little bit pricey, 15 bucks each and $25 shipping, but it is $25 shipping, worldwide. It's via FedEx, so that's why it's a little more expensive. And you can buy, as many decks as you want for $25 shipping. Buy a brick, 2 bricks, whatever you want. And you can even, resell them on eBay or whatever and make a little money off of it. It seems like not a bad deal. Of course, if you go to the forum, a lot of people are just joining up to get them as a group, which is another thing you could do. That, I believe, is all I've got for this week. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Check out collectibleplayingcards.com. Use the code VJOSAFE to save 10% on your order. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. And before I go, I want to thank everyone for getting me to over 7,700 subscribers, almost 7,800, and counting. I really appreciate it. So that is that. Thanks again. I'll see you next time with more.